Have you ever wished you had an invisible shield that could automatically protect you from bad choices? A built-in compass that always guides you toward peace? In Islamic teaching, that protective state of being, that foundational spiritual anchor, is called Taqwa. It's the highest goal of the heart. Now, we often translate Taqwa as fear of God, but let's simplify that because it's much more beautiful than mere fear. Think of Taqwa as vigilant mindfulness, a constant, careful awareness of the divine presence in every single thing you think, say, and do. The Quran introduces itself in its very first lines as guidance. This book is guidance for those who are mindful of God. What does that tell us? It tells us that this mindfulness is the absolute first step. Without that awareness, the guidance might remain intellectually understood, but it stays locked out of your heart. Taqwa is essential, but it is not exclusive. It's a universal blueprint for humanity. God tells us, "We have recommended to those who had received the book before you, as we have recommended to you, that you should all be mindful of God." What does that mean for you? It means seeking this reverence and connection is not a new concept or a difficult challenge reserved only for the deeply devout. It is a universal recommendation from the Creator for all of humankind. If God gives us the ultimate instruction manual for life, the Quran, Taqwa is the precondition for opening the book. It's the state of readiness. Are you ready to receive the message? So, if Taqwa is this invisible shield, how do we actively build it? We build it through consistent, conscious remembrance. This is Dhikr, remembering God throughout the day. The Quran beautifully commands us, remember your Lord within yourself in humility and reverence, in the morning and in the evening, and do not be negligent. This daily active remembrance is the engine of mindfulness. When you are mindful of God, you instantly recognize that you are never truly alone. Your Creator is witnessing your conduct. And that simple, profound realization creates a self-regulating ethical system in your life. As God emphasizes, remembering God is greater. Why is it greater? Because that awareness actively restrains us from outrage and unacceptable behavior. If you feel watched by the one who matters most, you naturally achieve a higher standard of ethics and justice. Life is full of complexity. Sometimes the path between right and wrong is completely obscured by fog. Taqwa is the spiritual fog light. It provides you with what the Quran calls the criterion, or furqan. This criterion is the clarity to differentiate truth from falsehood, justice from oppression, especially when you are navigating a difficult trial. God has provided us parables in the Quran so that we may take heed. Those who possess Taqwa are the people who truly take heed. They don't just read the lessons, they apply them to their messy, complicated worldly affairs. This is how we fulfill our essential human role as stewards or khulafa on earth. To conclude, Taqwa is more than a spiritual ideal. It is the fundamental utility of the heart. It is the light that illuminates your path. It is the anchor that prevents your soul from drifting, and it is the protective shield that guards your conduct. When you become constantly aware of God's presence, every mundane step you take, your work, your rest, your words, transforms into an act of worship. So, what is one simple thing you can do today, right now, to increase that constant watchful awareness? Begin there, and watch how that small intention changes everything.